Howdy y'all, Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and in response to the max crowding rules here, I've gone ahead and increased the size of my culling pen under my cattle farm, so that way the cattle never get too crammed in there. Now, I've saved you the slaughter, and actually have already collected the meat from the last cull, so we're going to go ahead and wander over in our meandering fashion. What would be the combination of wandering and meandering? Weandering? Because I like that, because it's you and me. It's us. We're us-andering, we-andering our way over there. Just kind of hurling ender pearls. There's probably a good way to combine those words, too. Ender hurling our way over there. Man, that jump boost is great. I'm really glad mobs don't get the jump boost, or those walls would be massively ineffective. Or, dang it, monstrously ineffective. Boom. That's not a portmanteau, but it's good. It's a good choice of words. So, ooh, it looks like a new house has popped up over there in the horizon. Wonder what that is. Why don't we go there first? I do want to drop off this steak. I'm hoping that False actually really did buy some steaks recently, but we will find out. This thing looks pretty crazy. And there's a chicken and a boat and a pit. Probably should have used the bridge. You know, that's the sort of thing that people tend to like to do. Whoa. Okay, so that ladder probably just goes up. Free anvils. Okay. This way to the Tree Masons Recruitment Center. Well, I'm a level 7 susceptible, so that means I probably should not go there, or I'll end up, accidentally enlisting or something. So let's go wander on this way, and let's see what we've got. We have a candy cane house, which, probably has a new version of the newspaper soon. I should write up some more poems or something for Cleo. I don't know exactly what I want to write, though. You know, it's hard sometimes to, I found that it's easier to write poems when you're, distraught or upset. And I don't think that that's because being distraught or upset is better for creativity. I think it's better for boredom. I'm more likely to say, I'm not in the mood to watch TV or play video games right now because I'm upset about something. But so it's the not doing those things that makes it easier to be creative. Oh, check that out. 10 diamonds already. Boom. Then we'll go ahead. We don't have quite 10 stacks to replenish in here, but that's a good start. Also, we'll go ahead and start cooking some more of these other steaks as well. And it looks like people are just really not buying the leather. So we might have to push that a little bit more aggressively in our next campaign. Okay. So, let's see. We have completed this. I do still need to do a bunch of work on the Logfellas art room. They never got around to actually digging it out last time I checked. Because they were like, oh, put all these sculptures in here, but all the sculptures are too tall for the space that they wanted them in. So, let's go back down there and verify that we can actually do that. I might just start digging out the roof and be like, whoops. Well, now I'm in the... Okay. Can I ender pearl into there? Hey, I'm on a bridge. So if I can figure out the actual route to get back down in there, that might be complicated too. Because is there a stairwell here? This looks like it would be a stairwell. Well, okay, so I can play Harry Potter under here, but realistically, I think I should probably move on. This is just going to go up, which, not exactly my goal. So maybe we should check out this recruiting center. That one also goes up. Dang it, don't you guys have any stairs that go down? Okay, I mean, these do, but then they hit this dead end here. I really feel like I'm about over where that hatch was, because I remember I had built a little bridge across... Oh, there's my little train bridge. Yeah, so there's the train bridge right there. So that means... Wait, can I jump down? No, dang it, this fence... It's chest high. I can't do anything about it. Oh, boom. Build entrance to Logwarts. Build Tree Masons logo. Call in a friend to help do interiors and add names to bunk beds. Well, I feel like I'm broadly in the right place here. Dang it. Well, this is most inconvenient. So now I'm just kind of in their backyard. Okay, let's try entering that recruitment center and seeing if there's a stairwell down here. Nope. Well, it will be difficult indeed then. I can't go through here. Wait, can I? Okay, this whole structure is clearly not well suited for, like, they need a service entrance so that people can just show up and, like, build stuff, but whatever. Okay, so lots of stairs up, no stairs down. Now, there might be an access point, like, in the side of the hill here, maybe, or something, if I come down here to the, like, any sort of secret entrance. Any sort of hidden or concealed way. Oh, wait. So the way that this is... Oh, dang it. I was like, there's got to be an underwater entrance. Why don't we make our own hidden underwater entrance? Because that can only go well. So we're going to try not to drown in the process here. And did I bring any torches? No. I did bring some coal and some pumpkins. Okay. So we are just... coming down here, building a secret service entrance to something that we probably shouldn't be doing. This is arguably not griefing because of how well-intentioned it is. And I am using Silk Touch, so I can fill this back in later. Okay, wait, so this... Is there a painting on the other side of these? Okay. Boom! Okay, I made it. Oh, and they'll never even know that this exists because it's hidden behind... Oh, I am the best at making secret entrances. You guys should all be proud of me. I'm proud of me. Okay, yeah, so there's that hole that I used to come in through. Does that even connect to anything now if I throw an ender pearl up there and don't die? Yeah, okay, so there is a ladder there. Well, okay. Either way, let's go to the art room here and see if they've actually hollowed out their roof. No, they have not. Clearly, what we need to do, if we're ever going to construct the perpetual helix here, is just get a scaffold set up and dig this thing out. Do you guys have scaffold materials? You have clay. You know, clay is not what people make scaffolds out of because it's really heavy and colorful. Did I bring scaffolded material? No. Massive oversight on my part there. Did I bring ladder making material? No. Okay, these guys are literally called the log fellas. Are there logs anywhere that I could just, like, repurpose? Okay. Let's wander around the log fella's base from our secret entrance. Whoa, behind that place, there's a creeper. That creeper did not come in through my entrance. He would not have been able to get over the wall there. I don't think that creeper's supposed to be there, but just on the off chance he's a named creeper or something, we're going to leave him be. They really need to light this place better. Okay, is this full of logs? Come on, guys. You gotta have it. Oh, wait. 4 ladders. That's almost a scaffold. If you're really, have low expectations. Dang it. Wait, did I pack any logs in my... No, of course not. That would have been good planning. Dang it, ender chests. Okay. Man, you'd think they'd have, like, So, like, most places would have, like, a worker's closet where they would store all the stuff for the workers to use, like ladders or, like, mop buckets. Okay, none of these really look too much like mop buckets. But, okay. Oh, these are fancy switches. Okay, well, we're just going to take some of these so that we can build a scaffold. And we're not really stealing these, because this is like... You know, if we spilled a bunch of water on the floor and we needed to make a wet floor sign, we'd just be using their stuff for the wet floor sign. Like, we're just, it's for their floor. Like, this is kind of like that. We're trying to avoid a slip and fall injury where a creeper or me falls off a scaffold. So, okay. So we'll just return... Wait, is this, like, filled by machine somehow? Okay, well, we'll return the rest of that. Yeah, because we probably don't need quite so many ladders. Although, really, for the amount of digging we're going to do, yeah, we're gonna want ladders on both sides of the room. It's going to be a whole thing. Boom. Ladders constructed. There is no height to which we cannot climb when we're willing to repurpose materials without asking the owners of the site. Okay, so in order to get the Sea Cow Bayside in here, which is nowhere near as tall as perpetual helix. I had to go in and dig up like this whole thing by hand. Dang it, that's not how that... so we're going to go ahead and we'll set up ladders on either side here. Okay, so let's go ahead and knock out this. And I figured the way to do this really is going to be to set up a floor here. Dang it, okay. Does this go anywhere? No, it doesn't. And I'm not going to be able to hop on that. But I can hop on here now. So it looks like I never actually like really mined out even this whole top part here. I was just kind of in a hurry. And this is an efficiency 4 pick. Efficiency 5 would be better. But I mean, efficiency 5 Diamond Axe is not going to be as good. So we're just going to kind of mine our way through here. It's a shame that they don't have any of those enchanting pyramid things that let you dig faster. Because that would be a real boon for me today. But anyway, here we go. Mining through a ceiling, feeling that old feeling. Like sometimes when you gotta mine, there's nothing on your mind. You're clear, transparent, like glass. You're silly, the wise guy in the class. I don't know exactly what I'm singing, 'cause I'm making up the words as I go. But a lot of what you do when you're making things up is just kinda continuing to ramble no matter what, 'cause it's impossible to know where success or failure lies. So I guess I'm just gonna keep digging till I find a surprise. Oh, didn't mean to drop my elevation there. Wait, okay, so I'm actually gonna have to... Oh, man. So this is where the multiple ladders gets important. I might actually want to dig out up here, too. Because, like, I think that other piece is pretty tall. That's a lot of... I'm gonna have to start storing the surplus clay in some of these chests. I think I'm gonna... So, you know what? I'm repaying them for that wood with the gift of ludicrous amounts of clay. Alrighty. I feel like I gotta be hitting the back half of the room some point. Am I? Well, maybe not. Maybe I dug too far. Probably should have actually, like, counted out the number of blocks in the room. Right? That would make sense. Like, if I start digging down here, I'm gonna hit the ceiling. Okay, so how much further does this go? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means, this is why we brought those extra ladders. We can just start digging up right here. Dang it. Additional ladder? Why will you be not more than cooperative? I was going to say complacent, but that's not quite the word. Oh, okay. That was an optical illusion. I thought I was a lot closer to the ceiling. Here we go, then. Dang it. Ladder placement is hard. Okay, so maybe we are going to need more of these. Oh, because this is going to be offset by one from the other tunnel. Although I should have paid attention to what level I was at in the other tunnel, too. Okay, so that's how that works. So we are learning slowly but surely. Okay, so that means I need to dig right here. Boom. I'm perfect in every way. Let's go ahead and close this up and let a bunch of mobs spawn in here. No, let's not. And we can patch that up better later. Okay, cool. So now we know roughly how far this goes this way. We might even want to set up another ladder over on this corner here. Just because if we don't, clearly we are going to overshoot this. Yes, this actually makes a lot of sense, because then once we get all 3 of those tracks, or 4 of those tracks, we have all the corners we need, we can then more easily, like, avoid overshooting. Well, as far as proof of concepts go, it looks like I have effectively proved that this is a viable way to increase the height of the ceiling. Now, it's going to be a lot of actual digging to get this to the point where it would be quote-unquote ready, although I believe that the perpetual helix sculpture is only so wide. Like, it might not need to have the entire ceiling raised, maybe just this back half of the room. And that might even draw attention to it in an interesting way. So we'll have to kind of give that a look, but in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and sign off because, it's more fun for you guys if I do this digging while I edit this video, rather than if I just dig for 3 hours and then don't have a video out today. So, thank you guys for joining me on my adventure to determine how best to mine out the ceiling, where best to mine out the ceiling, and how to get into this space. So, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep it adventuring.